Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back on Forza Motorsport 6 today. And I wanted to start up start up a series where we take cars and build them and basically go from like whatever class they're in to say the top of A class is 600 and top of B class is 600, so it'd be top, let's say like 700, and just see where they're at. If you have any suggestions, I was thinking, follow in my friend EK Drifter 458, or, Frank, as longtime viewers would know him. I was thinking of following in his footsteps and just calling it Stock to Rock, but I don't want to completely take away something that's his. I was thinking about calling it like Least to Beast or something like that. But today we're going to go and we're going to run the same track that we have been, just up against the Tesla, and see where a very specific car stacks up. This car in particular is going to be this Firebird Trans Am with the ram air, the WS6. This is the 2002 Pontiac Firebird with the LS1. And this is the final production Firebird that GM ever built. It shares the same engine with the C5 Corvette, as well as as well as this car. Basically, it's sibling. I don't know why it's orange. It's supposed to be red. I don't know if that's like a color grading issue or something, but there it goes. Darken it a little bit, and it shows it is more red, but it shares it with the same motor and transmission. Basically, the underpinnings with that car. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into free play, and we're gonna go back to the airport. Unless you guys want to see a different track, let me know. But for the moment, we're gonna go back to the airport. Where is the airport? I must be freaking blind, you guys. Panorama, Prague, Road America, Road Atlanta, Silverstone, test track, there we go. It's right in front of my freaking face. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm blind as a bat. Okay. So we're gonna go and we're gonna run this car. Sorry for the cockeyed angle. I'm doing the whole running it out of my, or not running it out, but using, unfortunately, a redneck setup in terms of the camera mounting, because it's just my phone. So we're gonna run this, and we're gonna see what this old bird can do, what this old Trans Am is capable of. I think I'm pretty sure that she'll be able to run this track fairly quickly compared to even the Tesla. And this is actually what these cars look like on the interior in real life. And this is the dashboard that I want to be, the dashboard that I have the most experience with is these old Firebirds. Firebirds and Camaros alike. Oh, shit. Ah, heck. Okay, so first rewind of the day. Go figure, right? I'm not paying attention. Oof. CIG 37. Maybe that was a G37. I want to say that's what it was. So taking this route is actually a little bit nicer. Ah, you mother freaking. Okay, so we gotta brake before. Tires on this car are not exactly pleased. What are you, a Lexus IS? Yeah, I think so. I think it's an IS 350 actually. And what's funny is this Firebird is keeping up with this car. Even though it probably has no business doing so. These cars actually handle fairly well for what they are, if you can believe it. So currently, because that was the first lap, this is the flying lap. So you take these corners properly, and the car actually is a bit rewarding to drive. Ooh, not like that. I was trying to cut the corner, but it didn't work. Damn it. So I have to start braking like immediately. Shit. I really need to learn when to brake with this car. Better tires would help too, by the way. A driver mod obviously would help. I mean, I'm 5 seconds faster already. But, you know. This car is actually kind of friendly. Ooh. When you get the hang of it. If you learn how to drive it, it's fairly quick. If you learn how to drive it, she's fairly quick. I don't think I put tires on this thing actually, because I was kind of screwing around at Indy the other night and running this car to just see how fast I could get it. I think I upgraded the tires a little bit, but not by much. And if I remember right, the Tesla wasn't as fast. I mean, just listening to that engine note. Sorry for the frame rate drops, you guys. I don't know what the deal is with my camera. I think it's in like 30 FPS or whatever, but I mean, if I had the money, I'd get like a professional grade camera, not like a GoPro, but like oh, what the heck is that brand? It's something 360. Motorcycle vloggers use it. I've been seeing a lot of them use it. You know, the transmission in this thing is actually really nice. It shifts fairly well. And for a solid rear axle car, this thing doesn't want to step out too badly. It doesn't have independent rear suspension, which is wild. You would think a car like this would have independent rear suspension, but it doesn't. It's got 300 and well, no, I think it is like 300, 350 horse, something like that. I know the vets were rated like 320 or so. In game, these things weigh like 3,600 pounds, or at least the Camaro does, which is wild to me that the Camaro would be 3,600 pounds. Even though in real life the cars only weigh like between 32 and 3,400. So, yeah, you want a wheel spin? Yay. I wonder if I can get that Maserati Tipo. That was a complete, like, joke. I didn't mean to... Okay. I don't even really care what I was racing against. So, I mean, everybody runs this car stereotypical black, right? Well, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to make this car a little bit more my own. My cars... Upgrade. So, I believe it starts out at 425. This kind of, like, extended angry kit looks nice, but... Okay, so we're planning to go, let's go really with like a sport build. So yeah, the car makes 330 horsepower basically. You know what? No, let's start out with weight reduction because I don't know what the weight looks like on this car. So as you can see, the car starts out at 3,500 pounds. I'm going to drop it down to the sport weight because that's about what these cars weigh IRL. I think I'm going to go with the sport suspension. I think I'm going to go with the sport brakes. And then as far as the wheels and tires go, I think I'm going to keep the stock wheels. The drag tire compound. In the front, I don't know what the tires are stock though. So we have stock is a 275. These are 295s and 305s. So let's go up one size. 275s, 295s. So let's go up 295s. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go to the drivetrain. We're going to give it a little bit of a nicer flywheel, a clutch. It's going to actually lighten the load a little bit. You know what? I'm going to go with a stock transmission. Performance and handling. What did I do? Go with, yeah, I went with sport brakes. Okay. Couldn't remember to save my life. So we're going to go sport air filter. So we're not going to go too crazy with it. So this is 600. So I mean, even right now with just a few upgrades, like at this present moment, we are already at where the Tesla is. So I mean, I could totally go with a conversion. What do the drivetrain conversions look like? A 5.9 Racing V8. No, I'm good. I kind of want to put this centrifugal supercharger on it. but I think for right now, I'm going to leave it alone. Saving, please don't turn off the control or the console. And then we're going to go paint the car.
Paint your car and apply decals to create
Yep, don't care. So normally people, they go with the black, right? Then there's the red, which this looks really nice in. This kind of burgundy. And then sunset orange metallic, the racy kind of yellow. This blue, silver, almost like the pewter color. And then that. But what I want to do is I want to go with this. I want to go with the sunset orange metallic because it's a really nice, really rare color for this car. It's like a burnt orange. And so we're going to go back to that track. I'm going to see exactly how well this car does. I know I didn't tune it. But the point is to just see how quickly this car can go with just some, I'd say, like racing inspired she's already I've already outran the Hot Wheels Mustang. She sticks a lot better. She's definitely more responsive in the handling department. And I can more or less point her where I want it to go. Mid corner. See, throttle oversteer definitely is a thing. But if you let off, wait for the car to straighten up, and then, put the hammer down, she'll definitely move. Ooh, narrowly missed that. I went way too wide there. This car inspires you to just be kind of an idiot. This car is definitely fun to drive. Ooh, come on. She's a bit of a handful when you don't drive her correctly, but most cars are like that, so. So you see it kind of let the tail hang out a little bit, and then when the car straightened up, I was able to catch it. Ooh, yep, nope, there it goes. So yeah, if you don't drive the car correctly, it's funny. They never used one of these in the Fast and Furious, and I kind of wonder why, because I mean, there were performance parts out there for these cars, but I don't know. I'm driving this terribly. I just kind of powered it through that corner there. Yeah, I'm not going to improve the time any. Oh, this car drives amazingly well. I overshoot the corners a little bit, but it's definitely a fun car to drive. It's definitely a fast car to drive. It's definitely a fun car to drive. With this car, you kind of have to coast it through the corners and then corner exit, just stab the throttle and go, you know? I mean, when I drove it correctly, it was definitely faster than the Tesla. When I drove it correctly, it was faster than the Tesla. So, what I'm going to do now is a little bit of play around. I'm gonna hot rod it a little bit more. You know, make it more something that I would do to one of these in real life. I'm gonna throw some boost at it, and we're gonna see just how crazy this thing gets. Centrifugal blower, because this type of supercharger, although it looks nice, you can't really do a whole lot with it. The positive displacement blowers on these cars, the cowl is too low, so like the angle of the windshield and everything is too low for this to clear. So you have to go with either a centrifugal blower or a twin turbo setup, or a turbo in general, and go from freaking 445 to 486. That's crazy. It gains a little bit of weight, but this thing is going to be crazy. And I think after this, it's going to be the end of it. Oh, shoot. Tell me it's not doing what I think it's doing. Darn. It's probably putting me in a league thing. I didn't want to do that. Crap, I'm sorry, guys. I did it again, didn't I? Oh, yep. Feature unavailable. Okay. Yeah, I was in the multiplayer. They killed the servers for these, or for this game a while back. So, I want to see just how fast this car is, because we've already beaten the Tesla with it modified. Because the Tesla was what? A minute 9 versus a minute 8. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's a little bit of blower whine. even with just kind of letting the car hang out a little bit. It's plenty fast. As long as you tell it where to go and you put it in the right direction, it'll listen. And that little bit of throttle oversteer is good to have. What do you think you're going, Donkervort? He thought he could get away from me. He's not getting away from me. See, look, already a minute 11, and we're barely... We just went through the first lap. Like, this car is nuts. Of course, with about, 19 more PI, it's definitely going to be faster. Ooh, front end damage there. I think when I grabbed the brakes, it like jerked the car because it went to nosedive. Yeah. So, note to the people that follow this kind of build, it's fast. Don't get me wrong. She's definitely a fast car. It just... She's a bit like a sport bike. Don't overdrive her. Sheesh. Half an hour worth of recording. Good lord. I think I should have put race tires on this now, because I think the car's capabilities are overdoing tires a little bit. Yeah, no, see, I'm less than a minute as I went around that corner. I don't even think the Tesla was there. This car is gone. I bumped that a little bit. Sorry, I know there's not a lot of talking going on. Just guess I don't really know what to talk about, This car's a little overpowered for what I'm doing with it. A minute 8. I think it's actually faster than the Hellcat. I mean, it should be faster than the Hellcat, considering the power to weight difference, but, So yeah, no, that was definitely the bird. So what did you guys think? Like I said, I think I was gonna title this like from least to beast or something like that. Let me know what you guys wanna or think I should call it. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this, let me know. I enjoyed making it. you know, um, I might go after a different car, maybe. You know, if that makes sense, like recommended. I was thinking, I don't know, something different. Because I've done more modern muscle cars recently. You know, well, within the last couple. I thought about doing something like this, you know, just like a meme. Um, the Alpine Hummer. Oh my god. No. Or no, is it Alpine? Alpha. Alpha. The Hummer. The Alpha. Criminy. The F-Type. The F-Type R Coupe. XJ. I've actually never seen an XJS, I don't think. But yeah, no. Do you guys want to see me do... Maybe not the Rally Fighter, but... Maybe like a Mura? Or an LM02? Or a Yalpa, maybe? I don't know. I might do that. Like, I might just be done with this whole, like, how fast can I... You know, or what cars can I use to beat a Tesla thing? And just go with, you know, more traditional style builds. If that makes sense. So do... I don't know, like... a Mazda Speed MX-5 or something like that, or like a Cosmo or an RX-3. I actually have an RX-3. If you guys want me to do a build on that, or even like this 49 Mercury Coupe, right? I could do that too. But yeah, no. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought about the video.